Welcome to the first half of sports on Late Edition. I'm Beth Mensinger, in for Ken Cara. As promised tonight, we will go more into the press conference held at Penn State Hazleton earlier this week by head football and basketball coaches at Penn State University, Bill O'Brien and Coquise Washington. Right off the bat, O'Brien addressed some of the questions and concerns fans of the storied football program might have.
They don't have many concerns. They're very supportive. Of course, they want to know who the quarterback's going to be, and they'll know that in due time. But they're very, very supportive, special people that care about the university, love the athletic program, and have a passion for the football program.
While O'Brien talked about the offense that will be based off the New England Patriots, he also touched on how the football program organizes off the field.
The first thing I did when I came to when I came to Penn State was I had an organizational flow chart meeting, and I told everybody in the building, basically the administrative staff, the coaching staff, everybody other than the players, what their role was in the organization. And that was really a good thing to do because they didn't know me, some of those people, and it was very important that they understood how important their roles were to the program. Now, moving forward, what I did 2 weeks ago was I met with all 100 guys on the team, 100 or so guys, and I talked to them about a lot of things, their families, their academics, but also told them where they stood on the football team. You know, you're a starter, you're a backup, you're in a position battle, so that they understood exactly what their role was on the team.
In the press conference, he said the walk-on program will be a huge asset for the football team, comparing it to the practice squad from the Patriots. He also said he was willing to spend as much time with players as they wish.
As much time as they need. As much time as they need. You know, I would never put a time limit on that. You know, most of it averaged between 15 to 20 minutes, but if a guy wanted to stay in there for an hour and talk to me, that's why you coach. Well, that's why you coach. You know, you don't coach for flowchart meetings. That's important, but you coach for the relationship that you have between the player and the coach, because at the end of the day, the players are the reason why you win. And so it was important for me to make sure that they understood what their role was on the team, what I thought they needed to do better to improve as whether it was in the classroom or on the field. And so it was really a great chance for me to continue to get to know these guys.
With a Big Ten championship under her belt, Washington was asked if she gave any advice to the newest coach to the Penn State athletic program.
Well, there's been no big things. I don't think there's anything magic about coaching at Penn State. You know, the things that we've talked about are the things I think that most coaches talk about, just how do you win? How do you get the most out of your players? And I mean, when you play in the NFL and you play or coach in the NFL and you coach with Bill Belichick, I mean, he's got a pretty good gauge about that. You know, he's committed to being a part of the fabric of the athletic community, and you know that's important. So I don't know. I think he's a really good guy, and I think he's the right man for Penn State.
For the Nittany Lions, but for now, let's talk about three Crestwood Comets taking their football careers to the next level. Former Comet quarterback Nick Eigeldinger will play Susquehanna University. He's seen in this picture seated with his father Nick. Vinny Ginobili is going to Wilkes University. He's seated here with his mom Karen, and Roger Legg will join Ginobili at Wilkes. Legg is seated with his mom and dad, Sherry and Boomer. That's it for the first half of sports. Much more coming up later, but for now, stay tuned. Lisa will be right back with today's top story recaps.